What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are continuing in our series of presenting some of the most amazing JavaScript libraries. And today I have a very special one for you. Today we're going to be looking at the React content loader, and so this is an amazing innovation. As you can see here, it has some amazing downloads on a weekly basis, like you're having 400,000 downloads, 500,000 downloads. And so let's see what this is exactly. When a page is loading, generally, or the traditional way of doing it was to have the kind of dull round loading animation button, which kind of just turns on and on, and you know that things are appearing, but you don't know when they're appearing, and so it just has that circle that keeps on going. But this is kind of an innovation in that light. And so this time around, instead of us having just that round circle of color, we just keep spinning, we have this kind of animation here, which kind of shows you how the information is going to be displayed, and it kind of shows you kind of a loading. So you see kind of the skeleton of the contents, and you have also an amazing animation which shows you that it's coming, it's going to be there. So this kind of brings a new life to to your website, to the animation, and you can to the whole interface, and you kind of feel a new vibe to it. You're already kind of seeing how the things are going to be shaped, and it kind of make you a little feel better. I prefer it better than the traditional round spinning animation. So let's check it out and how it works. So this is it, like React content loader. Can go on here to this npm js page, and you can implement it quite easily. Just add these few things there. It works as well on React Native too. Then there are just some presets you have to add, like some presets, and all you have to do is just have this content block there, and that's it. Now it's a little more complicated than that, because you have to kind of set, or you have to kind of draw how the animations are going to look like, how the skeleton is going to look like. So you have to set, like, for example, the shape of it is a rectangle at this position, with this width, with this height, and so on and so forth. And so doing it manually, you go through a whole lot of difficulties kind of drawing the skeleton of your website. So fortunately, the developer has planned for different source codes which give us an example of the different skeletons and how they can look. So if you head on to this website as well, skeletonreact.com, you can have a view of how it should look, and you can kind of customize it to your liking. So there are definitely these options you can check out, but we're not going to be using them right now. Instead, we'll just scroll down and look at some different types of animation skeletons. So a website is kind of the same. For most part, the skeletons are going to look the same. Maybe you have a content like this, which is a list, loading a list of tasks, for example, or maybe you have a global sidebar, like this, how the sidebar could look, or maybe this is the content, or maybe this the type of content you have, like kind of a title with a long description, or maybe you are loading cards on your website. This like what they might look like, and so on and so forth. So there are different kinds of animations you can have, so different kind of source code. So what you can do, these are all drawings, so you can get a skeleton of what your website is going to look like, and then you customize that to your liking. You can easily do that, don't worry. So you know a website is going to have kind of definitive shapes. If it's text, it's going to be a long line. If it's an image, it's going to be a box or a circle, and if it's a button, it's going to be a square. So those are kind of the shapes that there's going to be on a website, not more than that. For example, if you have a listing of different things with images, it can be this kind of catalog magic, and so on and so forth. Like if you're building YouTube, this is what it is going to look like, for example, and so on and so forth. So you can have these different skeletons for what your website is going to look like once it's fully loaded, and then you can go ahead and show it. For example, this particular website I'm on, what is the skeleton gonna be? It's definitely gonna be something like this, but with kind of three rows, kind of three columns, sorry. But it's not going to have the text at the bottom, but more like it'll be like in a card. I think we saw a card above there, so let's go ahead and find that. I think it's up here. Yeah, so this is the card. You'll be something like this, like a card like this. This line above will not be there, the image will be there, yeah, and the text will be kind of to the left, a little halfway and then another little text to the right. So you see, you can easily do all of that quite easily. So this is how you can have this kind of amazing animation at the start of your website before the content appears. Once the content appears, you make it disappear and you show the content. But before the content appears, you want to have this amazing skeleton which shows you how it's going to be. So this is an amazing library. As you can see, it has like some amazing number of downloads on a weekly basis. Like weekly downloads, it's close to 500,000. So you can I mean, you see how people are using this. So if you check out some examples here as well, you see, you easily import this and you can have your default, like this is the Facebook loader, default Facebook loader. You can have the default Instagram loader. You can have the default my list loader, my bullet list loader, and so on and so forth. Like, okay, I prefer this, like this one is more visible, but the idea is not to have it too black though. It's just like, it's just a placeholder, so it should not be too obvious. So you can draw your SVG. So if you're looking for a way to draw the shape of your website to this kind of skeleton, is quite easy. I mean, just replace all the text you see on your website with straight lines and replace the images with squares or circles. That's just it. The titles are just kind of bigger lines, and that's it. You know, so that's all there is to it. It's not complicated. So definitely check out this amazing animation to have this kind of skeleton at the beginning of your website while they load, and I feel like it's more satisfying and more interesting than the default spinning circle. So I hope you like this library. I hope you check it out, and I definitely hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.